and a smile, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Cooper's Thaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, sister, my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high.
Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to Cooper's Thai Adventure live stream with myself, Cooper, and my good friend and trusty sidekick, Mr. Brooke Schneider. Thank you, Brooke, for coming on and joining us as always. Today, we're going to be talking about the peace deal that was signed only yesterday by Thailand, Cambodia, Malaysia, and the U.S. president. He's over here for an Asian summit right now and currently in Japan today. So, and the title for this video is Why This Peace Deal Makes Thailand Even More Attractive to Retirees, because there was some things in this peace deal that wasn't reported on mainstream media, and I'd like to go over it with y'all folks.
Wow.
So first off, what does this peace deal entail? Okay, so what they agreed a few months back on a ceasefire. Okay, that was just a temporary ceasefire, interim ceasefire. Let's not get it confused out there, folks. Yesterday, they signed the actual peace accord, the deal. What's in the deal is what a lot of people want to know. So the first part of the deal is that Thailand's going to return 18 of their captured soldiers from Cambodia. That's going to be they're going to be returned to them immediately. Second part of the peace deal is all heavy artillery, are going to be moved away from the borders. All right. So Thailand's going to move theirs away from the border. Cambodia's going to move theirs away from the border. Fantastic. It's what we need. Third part is they're going to demine the area. There's a lot of landmines put there between both sides. I got to admit, Thailand's kept it on the down low, but they're just as guilty as Cambodia. Okay, so I'll always report the truth on this channel. So that's the other thing. They have to demine it. They know where they put their mines, both sides. They're going to take them away. So now you need somebody to oversee the peace deal. Malaysia has agreed to step in. All right. So what Malaysia's going to do is they're going to put troops on the border, Malaysian
Ooh,
troops,
Nice.
to keep the ceasefire, keep the peace between both sides, be an intermediary, which is what you want. So that is all fantastic news. And the next part is the gradual reopening of the borders, which was in the peace deal. Okay, first they got to demine the area, make it safe for the public, move the heavy artillery away, make it look more peaceful, have the Malaysian troops in place, and then the borders will reopen. Great for expats that want to do border runs or visit Cambodia. You'll be able to go in and out like it was before.
That'll still be a while down the road then.
It's phases. They signed the peace deal, and there was 3 separate phases. Phase 1, demine the area. Phase 2, pull the heavy artillery back. Phase 3, have the Malaysian troops in place. Phase 4, borders reopened.
Yeah.
So it's going to take a little bit of time to get there, but they're saying it's going to be all completed by the end of the year, borders back open.
Okay, so what are we now?
We're in end of
so
October.
2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah,
then.
60 days. By the end of the year, they're promising everything's going to be back to normal. Borders are going to be open on both sides, providing these tensions don't flare up again. Hence why they'll have the Malaysian troops there to keep the peace. They're just going to be border guards, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Every border's got guards. American Canada borders got guards. Mexican American borders got guards. European borders, for somewhat, they're supposed to have guards. But every border nation normally has border guards there to keep out the bad people and also keep the peace. So what does this now entail for retirees? Why does it make it better for retirees? Well, at the peace accord yesterday in Kuala Lumpur, President Trump said to all 3 nations, Cambodia, Thailand, and Malaysia, that there is going to be a better tariff deal now for all 3 of them. That's what he said. He imposed high tariffs, put it up 45-50%. Now the goal is to get it back to 19-20%. Thailand, Cambodia, and Malaysia signed in that treaty. Okay, I'm calling it a treaty because that's what it is, a tax treaty. That they will, because Thailand and Malaysia have a lot of rare earth minerals, like China. Okay, China's playing hardball with the U.S. We'll get into that a bit later in the live stream, because that's one of his visits that he plans on meeting President Xi. And in that agreement, they've agreed to not have a cap on the amount of rare earth minerals, such as magnets and things that America relies on from Malaysia and Thailand in there. In return, for this deal with the U.S. president, they're going to wipe out the tariffs from the U.S. on exporting goods into Asia. Asia relies heavily on the U.S. for trade. Heavily. They export more than they ever import. All right. So that's fantastic news. They want to cut the amount of taxes that they accrue from American exports into Asia by 90%. 90%.
The Americans want to see this reduction.
Yes.
Okay.
So
make it easier to, export out of the U.S. into Asia.
And Asia reciprocal. So it's in a reciprocal agreement.
Yeah.
They want to get their tariffs down from 45 to 50%, down to 19 to 20. The U.S. president has agreed, but said you got to do something in return for us and not punish our manufacturers for exporting to your country. And the start of the agreement is on farm goods, i.e. tractors, harvesters, things like that. Production.
John Deere.
Yeah. And all that good stuff. JCB, diggers, all that sort of stuff is in the start of the agreement. but they hope by the end of the year to include items such as food, which is great because we do have expat supermarkets here. That'll bring the prices down to expat foods here in Thailand for those that like their home food, from the US or Europe or Australia. You get them here, and they are expensive. I must admit, they are.
I thought those prices were because of the shipping, but I never thought it's probably a whack of tariffs in those damn prices.
Exactly, there are taxes in there.
Okay,
and believe me, it's substantial. So only shipping is only a small part. You think they're bringing it over by the container loads, so you get a special deal if you're shipping a container compared to a box, and so not only food, but it's supposed to be on clothing, electronics, and vehicles.
Was there anything in there about back to the food for a sec about your burrito kits?
No, nothing about my burrito kits. Old El Paso. But electronics and vehicles was hidden in the fine print. I read it through this morning. I spent an hour and a half reading through the whole thing this morning.
Well done.
And electronics and vehicles is the big one. Because if you're from the US, you're from Australia, you're from the West, if you want to bring your vehicle to Thailand, there's a 300% import tax.
Yeah.
300%.
Makes it impossible.
Makes it impossible. Well, you reduce that by 90%. What's the tax? 30%, correct. That's more acceptable for a lot of expats. Okay, I got, you have a car.
That would work.
Maybe it's worth, $50,000, for example. It's going to cost you how much to bring it into Thailand? 15,000.
Yeah.
And you got your car.
Yeah, I'm thinking the motorcycles. Some of the boys here already. Yeah, geez, they got a nice custom chopper made, and 300%, forget it.
Yeah.
But 30%, they probably look at it.
And a lot of people have antique cars too.
Yeah.
People have cars that are over 20 years old and officially an antique or a motorbike. They're a bit of a collector. They want to bring it over here. That was in the fine print as well.
Nice.
So it's looking really positive for those that want to come over and retire, to bring some of their pride.
Now, did they have an effective date for
end of year?
So everything kind of end of year. So hopefully January 1st, then these reduced tariff rules
will be coming into place.
Borders open, and
here's the kicker. All right, there's always a catch-22.
Ooh,
this prime minister that we have in place right now,
correct,
in Thailand, is only here till January 1st.
Yeah, election.
Yeah, and you have a new prime minister. So the new prime minister is going to have to agree to it too. It doesn't necessarily work hand in hand that whatever the old prime minister does, the new one has to agree to. Be it him
I
or
would
her.
think all this being positive news, that anybody running for prime minister is probably going to fall in line on it.
You would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's not,
I know.
Count our chickens before they hatch, so
Correct.
to speak. And but I think it's all positive news. I think it's great news that that they've signed this peace accord, this treaty. I think it's great news that the borders are going to be reopening. And I think it's fantastic news that the tariffs are going to be coming down. As us retirees here in Thailand, we have our luxuries we like. I love going to Villa Market and buying some of my American goods. You like going and getting your bush beans, I believe they're called.
Yeah, they're a little too expensive here.
Yeah, well, the price of them should be coming down by the end of the year.
We'll see.
So it's supposed to be on food, clothing, electronics, and vehicles.
Nice.
Which is all in the fine print, which has yet to be officially released. Do you know where I found it? Couldn't find it in any Thai newspaper. Couldn't find it in any. Nope. It only said that the peace deal was signed, and that the troops will be there from Malaysia, and that the Thailand will be giving back the 18 hostages that they took. In the crimes, war crimes. So
tell us, Cooper, where did you find it?
Al Jazeera of all places.
Oh, wow.
Al
Okay.
Jazeera.
News
the only
reporting
place I can
agency.
find it.
Yeah.
And they were there, boots on ground, and had a copy of it. And they were the first. They were the first out there, the first media to translate it into English from Malaysian, Thai, and Cambodian language. What do they call it? Cambodianese or whatever, the language of Cambodia. But anyways, they were the first to translate it word for word, verbatim into English.
Nice.
And so everybody can read it. And I was able to read it there this morning. I was like, ooh, that's a good talking point. Babe, this is today's live stream.
Good.
So that is the news. Let me know what you all think in the comments down below, and we'll get into it right now. And welcome one and welcome all to the live stream. And if you haven't yet, pound that thumbs up for Cooper and Brooke. It's much appreciated. It's free. It doesn't cost a penny. And if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, because then you're eligible to put your comments in, and we will stay online until each and every one is read live on air. So without further ado, here we go.
Living the Adventure says, welcome back. I will be there March. Will the meet and greet be on the 4th or 5th Tuesday?
Always the fourth Tuesday.
Always the fourth.
Always, even if there's 5 Tuesdays in a month, which sometimes there is.
Yeah.
The first it happens to land on a Tuesday, then yes, you will get 5 Tuesdays in a month. Don't worry, it's always the 4th.
Our buddy Troy showed up at Fraser's on the 5th Tuesday one time and messaged me immediately. Where is everybody? Am I too early? I says it was last week.
Yeah, you missed it.
It's always the 4th.
Always the 4th Tuesday of the month at Fraser's, 6 p.m. at Fraser's.
Nomad Jack and the lovely Pinky. Good Coop and the gang. Good morning. Have a great show.
And thank you, Jack and Pinky. Much appreciated. Darlene's gone to the gym this morning, so she's back at the gym. Cruise is over. Now she's got to lose all that excess weight she had from eating all those delicious chocolates and cakes on the cruise ship.
Alfa Romeo, there he is from Stony Creek. Hopefully all goes well with both countries moving forward.
It's a start.
Yep.
With any peace deal, you know, it's always fragile at the start until it gets implemented. Hopefully, for all countries involved, it stays. Nobody wants war. Nobody wants skirmishes. You know, it was all over land with temples that are over 1,000 years old. You know, whose side of the border are the temples on? You know, and that's what it was all over.
I beg to differ with that statement.
Well, that's what they put out in the public media.
What I've read and followed is that it was all over. I mean, that's the premise they'll put out there. But in reality, it has to do with
money.
Yeah. And this threat of Thailand putting in casinos
that was part of it.
Was going to be a huge effect on the, let's say, the ruling powers to be of Cambodia.
Well, yeah, because they have casinos. And a lot of Thais go
big
over there.
And so just further on that, you know, there's been quite a bit of issues with the scam centers in Cambodia. Well, it turns out that these are actually part of these casinos, apparently.
Oh.
You know, whether it's adjacent buildings or under cover of, you know, the casino, so to speak, umbrella. And the crackdown on them was hurting the, like, you know, whether believe it or not, 50% of the economy in Cambodia was directly related to the casinos and these scam centers.
Really?
So if you're taking away casinos patrons because Thailand's going to open theirs, as well as cracking down on these scam centers, which seems to be the flavor of the day, that to me had a lot more to do with what this issue at the border was.
Oh, that was all part and partial. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that bit in the news too.
But yeah, anyways, we'll see what happens.
Excuse me.
Captain Action, Henry from Tampa. Happy Sunday to all in the chat. Give pizza a chance.
Good play on words there, Henry.
Right. Yeah. Scotty Caswell. Hello, CBD and gang from Scott and Merites in Pennsylvania.
And hello, Scotty and Merites. And I want to give a big shout out and thank you to all of our subscribers that currently have the badge next to their name, helping to support the channel for only $2 a month. Much appreciated.
Helps out. It'll be getting cold over there. Scotty will be probably getting acclimated now to it, but He'll be missing the nice warmth and friendly faces in Thailand.
Yeah.
No man, Jack, where's breakfast today? Jack's hungry.
Jack is hungry. I haven't seen Jack for a while since
Well,
before we
you'll
went on
see
the
him
cruise.
today by the sounds of it.
So where is breakfast today? Are you going to
I
announce it?
think we should go to back to the clubhouse down there in Beach Road in Jomtien.
Sounds like a plan.
We had about 16 of us there last Monday, and it was a
Okay.
great time. The food's excellent, reasonably priced,
Mhm.
aircon,
Yeah.
and they got the big screen. So if you want to watch a bit of football or whatever else is on for the
Mhm.
sports, it's a nice atmosphere. You haven't been there yet for the brekkie.
I've been there 100 times, but
Oh,
never for the
okay.
brekkie.
No, there you
Yeah.
go. And they've got quite an extensive menu, let's say. And they actually, the one I like, you can pick 7 items off this whole menu. Any 7 for I think $179.
Well, that's a deal.
Yeah, so load up on what you love.
There you go. Okay, so we'll meet up for breakfast there. At what time we're going to do it?
Well,
11?
That's pretty late. It won't take as long as if we were heading to the other side.
10 o'clock?
Yeah, I would say around 10.
Okay, 10 o'clock.
10 to 10:15 we'll be
Yeah,
there.
we'll be there. So see you there, and everybody's welcome to join us, of course.
Bring
for
Pinky
breakfast.
because I'll be bringing Jackie, and Darlene will probably be there.
Yeah, my wife will be there too.
Richard Woolley, good evening, good morning, tubers.
Good morning to you, Richard.
Roger Walker, good morning, good evening, everyone. Thumbs up, make Darlene smile.
Yes, please. If you're watching, it's free. Just pound it. If you
Sure.
haven't done it, do it now.
Edwin, NZ, probably New Zealand. Hello, tubers.
Hello, Edwin in New Zealand.
I would think he's New Zealand.
Mm.
Who's this guy? God,
Oh, the nut.
he's a funny looking guy, isn't he? Robert Nutt. Oh, that's Robert.
Yeah.
Though. Good morning, CBD and fellow tubers. I think that I will enjoy the new format, and I am definitely glad that you all are back on the live stream.
And thank you. And for those that didn't watch Saturday's live stream where we announced there's going to be a change to the lineup, Money Matters is now on Wednesdays.
What?
Yep, because we have more to talk about. The stock market's already
Market's
open
open,
and
yeah.
everything else.
A little more relevance.
So a bit more relevance, and
Yeah.
the consensus was, Wednesday would be a better day to talk about it.
I think that was one of Mr. B's ideas as well. So
Mm.
hats off to him. Captain Action, Henry again. Thanks. That's making my metal detector look a lot cheaper now, thanks to the great news of the tariffs, Cooper and Brooke.
Well, metal detectors would come under electrical,
Yeah.
So
Electronics.
yes. And a lot of things, wash machines, dryers, microwaves, fridge freezers, all that would come under electrical, which is great for the
Yeah, well,
consumers here.
let's hope it goes through. I mean, it's 60 days away.
Yeah.
Things will have to filter in,
Well, it's
obviously.
a 4-phase.
Yeah.
So we're only at phase number 1 as of today.
Yeah. It
But
won't
we'll
take
keep
long
you
to pull the
posted.
big stuff back. So
Yeah.
that can be quick. The mines, demining is going to be time consuming, in my opinion, because that's a slow process, I would imagine.
Well, yeah.
And it's not like you can use equipment. It's not like you're open fields.
Mm.
Like you're walking through jungle. So it's like probably a one-man show looking for that. So,
Yeah. Even though America does have demining equipment,
Yeah.
vehicles with the what they call mine resistant vehicles, and they have a blade that spins in front of it, and it
Knocks
digs
them
up
out.
the mines, and if they go off, the person inside is safe. You can't use that because it's all jungle.
Jungle.
There.
Yeah.
Lots of forestation there, so it's going to have to be done
But
by hand.
they're headed in the right direction.
Mm.
Captain Action again. Khmer, what is the language in Cambodia? Well, maybe that's Khmer is the language. I don't know. It's Cambodian.
Yeah.
Cambodian as far as I know.
Yeah.
Although apparently the Thais can understand a bit of the language.
Laos they can
Laos.
understand.
Okay, I'm mistaken.
Because it's
Yep. It's Laos, I was thinking.
that's where you get Isan from. The
Okay.
Isan language in Thailand, which is a mixture of Lao and Thai, and they call it Isan.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Alfa Romeo. So can I finally import my John Deere lawn tractor to cut a 6x6 fake grass on the balcony? Yeah, you could. Hopefully you can, Alpha.
Yeah.
Plan that for down the road after retirement in
Hmm.
1.9 years. Robert Pierpont, Khmer pronounced Kumi. Okay.
Kumi is the language. Thank you for the feedback, guys. I've never been to Cambodia. Have you ever been?
Nope.
No. Been to Laos a
I don't think I need
couple
to
of
go there.
times and Vietnam, but never been to Cambodia.
There is certain places on Earth, Cooper, that I'm maybe not interested in visiting.
Hmm. Laos being one of them.
Well, I've been there.
You don't
Yeah.
want to go back, do you?
No, nothing but a shithole. Excuse my French. Ernie Jones. Good morning,
Ernie.
CBD and gang.
Good
Hopefully
morning,
we'll see you
Ernie.
at Brekkie, Ernie.
And welcome to the live stream. We'll see you guys at breakfast.
Professor Wolfenbarker says, good to see your smiling faces. I'm in Koh Samui, getting my rehab on before December's cruise.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so
Yeah, we're going on a cruise in December too there. And you know who that is, don't you? Look at the thumbnail.
Is that the
Skipper?
Skipper, yeah.
It's the skipper,
Yeah.
yeah. I wonder if he's going on the same cruise
He
as
needs
us.
his white hat on there.
Yeah. I bought him the white hat.
Richard Woolley, I hate to say it, but the Cambodians are not like Thai people.
I've never been, so I can't really say. I do know quite a few people that have been, and there's one particular place in Cambodia a lot of people like because there's a lot of old ruins and temples. So,
Angkor Wat, is that the name?
I
of
think
it?
it is
Yeah.
that one. Yeah. There's Bubba.
Richard Duger, Bubba, Brooke, slap your son for me. He just said Darlene eats too much on the cruise. Yeah, he did. He's a naughty boy with that. We all love Darlene more than Cooper. We do. She is way nicer than you, son.
She's
Hey,
better
Bubba.
looking too. Yeah.
So Bubba's apparently not going to be driving during the winter months.
Mhm.
Okay, I don't blame him. So maybe come on over for a visit, Bubba.
Yeah.
Jean Bedard says, morning CBD, 3 weeks away from my return to Jomtien. Probably
Okay.
looking forward to it. Can't wait to enjoy high season there.
Yeah. Not long now.
Yeah.
He'll be back in November. Well done, Gene.
You know, I don't think it's as busy as other years.
It's.
I mean, we're not in peak high season, but still, even at this time of year, you would have seen it busier, in my opinion.
I'm noticing the bot buses are getting fuller.
Little fuller,
Yeah.
yeah, but they're not hanging
And
off
I'm
the ends
noticing
yet.
more people on the beach filling up the beach chairs in Jomtien and Pattaya
Good, they need that
since we've been back. So you can see that it's starting to pick
slowly.
up now.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we're early again. We'll see.
Yeah.
Alfa Romeo, finally, we can all go to Villa Mart and buy Nutella and a decent bottle of Italian vino at a reasonable price. Did I mention I love this place?
It didn't say it included alcohol. That
Okay.
was not on the list. I mean, I did spend an hour and a half reading it this morning, going through it all and picking the highlights that I'd like to go over with you all. The most important things that affect us expats. There were some other things in there, but nothing to do with us. You know, we don't care how many magnets the U.S. buys or how many planes that Cambodia and Malaysia agrees to buy from the U.S. I think it was 30 each, you know, with the option of buying another 40 or something like that. And the deal signed with Boeing. There was all sorts of things in that agreement that they had with the tariff agreement, because it was twofold. It was a peace agreement and a tariff agreement at the same time. So they did announce the peace agreement, then they went behind closed doors, and you know, the four of them with the U.S. president, Cambodian president, Malaysian president, and Thai president, and they came to that deal over the tariffs and the reduction of the fees and what was in that. And there was other things in there as well. For example, buying soybeans from the U.S., buying airplanes, rare earth minerals, but none of that affects us.
No.
So I just concentrated on what would affect us as an expat here in Thailand.
Well, and to Alpha's point, Italian vino, that'd be a trade agreement with Italy. Be interesting to know if there's tariffs on those. You know, like if you wanted Swiss cheese, it's probably come from Switzerland. And, you know, French champagne from France. It'd be interesting to see what those tariffs are.
Yeah.
Yep. Ken Beck, the man, the myth, the legend, the Bitcoin orange man, bringing peace to the world.
There we go.
Mr. Cooper. Well done, Well said, Kenny. El Romeo, Bitcoin is up this weekend.
Yeah, it jumped $3,000. What's it currently at,
Well,
Brooke?
let's just see here.
What's it say on there? I can't see it from here.
It is it's actually 115.1 now.
Oh, wow, 115. So it's jumped
Yeah.
$4,000. Nice. What's it say? 115,
106.
106.
Nice.
Good start.
So maybe
to
the
week.
run started, boys. Snowbird, hello from Alaska. Boy, I want to be in Alaska. Be a little nippy there, probably. Looks like U.S. markets will open strong. That's good. Have you hit that like button yet? No? Why not?
Yes,
Come on.
please.
Pound it.
It will affect the economies of the world. It'll affect the stock market. Everybody loves peace. Let's see what happens with China next. Can they get a deal with China? If they do, I think that'll help the stock market even further. And then there's a rate cut planned for later on this week with Fed Chairman Powell. Let's see if that comes in.
Well, I've heard all positive news that there is a China deal completed. So I think with this meeting between
Xi and Trump,
that there is going to be something reported, which will be nothing but positive for the markets. So that's good. And with the rate cut coming, there's a lot of tailwinds that's going to push the markets higher. And along with that will be the alternative investments, Bitcoin specifically.
Good, we need it.
Gold dropped. That was an interesting.
Yeah, it hit its plateau.
But it's funny and it's kind of true when you see bubbles. When I heard there was like a kilometer long lineup in Australia and actually lineups in Thailand as well to get into the gold shops to buy.
I heard
almost thinking, hey, maybe it is a bubble bit now. Not that it, but maybe it's a pullback. So we'll see. Long term, I think it's still good. But Robert Pierpont, not Kumai, like you said it. Kumai, not Kumi. Okay, Kumai.
Kumai. Okay.
Kumai.
Thank you, Robert.
Thanks for clarifying that, Robert. Tony Box says, hello from Omaha, Nebraska. We'll have to catch the live stream as I missed up till now.
Okay, Tony. Yeah. All you got to do is hit the rewind button. No problem.
Romeo, Brooke, I can finally import a huge Thailand countdown clock, and it's unofficially down from 1.9 to 1.69 years. He's talking about retirement. That's a huge reduction, Alpha. What happened?
No, he's not. He's talking, it'll be 1.69 years before he gives his next announcement of when he's going to retire.
Oh, that's what that meant. Yes. I thought that meant retirement.
His next time frame.
He's had a good week anyways because he's dropped it. Well done, Alpha. Steve Dice, every immigration officer gives different info. Yes. Correct. Thai wife got Wahin officer to state, I can do yard work. I told her I'm going with your advice. She's got to do it.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to work here.
And I have to admit it. There is different rules and different strokes for different folks here in Thailand. And I mean, I was in Udon Thani. Udon Thani, after my 4-year license, I was given a 10-year license to drive.
Driver's license.
Driver's license. Down here, the maximum you can get as an expat is 4 years. 5, sorry, 5 years. So up there, after I had my first 5 year, I had 2 year, 5 year, and then they gave me 10. Down here, it's 2 and 5.
2 and 5.
So there is different rules.
Are you still on your 10?
No, it expired. I'm now back on a 5.
On a 5. So you went automatically from the 10 to the 5.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Now, if you had stayed in Udon Thani, would you got another 10 maybe?
Yes.
I gotcha.
So there is different rules. Different counties have different rules. Sort of like the U.S. We got 50 states. Each state's got their own laws. And that's sort of like that here in Thailand. Each county's got their own rules as well.
Yeah.
One immigration officer in Cambodia, Thailand border may let you do 5 trips in a year. You go up to Laos and Cambodia, they may only let you do 2. So, I met people when we went to Laos, when we went to the Thai embassy, that had been denied re-entry back into Thailand. And they said to me, we're going down to Cambodia. I'm going to go across there.
I see.
So Yeah, it's not
You-
one for all.
Use an agent.
Mm.
Okay, that's my advice.
Yeah.
You got to do border runs. El Romeo says, "Hey, Bubba, hope to see you this high season."
Yeah,
Bubba's been away a while now.
He's been away for almost
yeah.
2 years now, isn't it?
Yeah.
18 months, 2 years going on. Yeah.
He's still into the Misty and Altis. He's diversified. I think he's up to like 5 different payers.
Okay.
But he, like us, he loves the weeklies.
Mm,
You know,
I do.
Yeah, did the research. RJC man, 11/11/25, getting close to my move date. I'm so excited. So November 11th,
Wow, 2 weeks away.
Remembrance Day.
Wow, well done, RJC man.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Is the Thai bot getting weaker?
It will do
A
on this
little bit.
announcement.
Yeah.
It will do because that's
Which is good for us.
it's good for us. It'll make the dollar stronger. It'll
Mhm.
make the euro stronger. Everybody loves when tariffs come down. Okay, it makes the currency stronger. So that's something to look forward to towards the end of the year. Can the US dollar recapture the 35 baht to the dollar? That would be very, very interesting. What is the current exchange? What is it? Down to 32, high 32, low 33? Let me just check, folks.
Yeah, check
It's been a while. I've been on a cruise ship, so I'm just going to check and let you know what currently the rate is. 32.6. So
Okay.
feasibly, that would normally have about a 5% knock on. So you're looking at about 34 by the end of this year, going into next year.
Christ, 2 years ago we were getting 36. I know
Yeah.
as high as 37.
Yes.
So we've taken a shit kicking.
Well, Thailand did hurt with COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, when Darlene and I came here, you could choose anywhere you want for 30% of the normal price during COVID because there's no tourists coming into Thailand.
Yeah.
You know, the world was your oyster. It's a fantastic time to be here.
Now, so my nephew's been here a month
Mhm.
and, moved into his studio there, Saturday night.
Yeah.
He can't believe how cheap things are here.
Mhm.
So that's his first exposure, and he's doing the 32 and change baht. You know what I mean? So to him, this is like a paradise for cost wise.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, he's from Canada.
I mean, just to give you an example, a bottle of Coke, just a small bottle of Coke, a little half a liter bottle, or quarter of a liter, the 33 CL.
Okay.
It was $8 in Europe.
Yeah.
For a bottle.
Euros. Wow.
And in the airport, it was $14
Oh my
for the
God.
same bottle.
Oh my Buddha.
Yeah.
They
And a
say.
bottle of water was like $6 for a bottle of water. Just a one person bottle of water there. Same size as the Coke.
Yeah, ridiculous.
$5.
Yeah.
Over here, what are we paying for it? How much is a bottle of water? 7-Eleven, 7, 8,
Well, you can get
9,
it at
10
5
baht.
baht, 10 baht. I mean, it's restaurants probably 10.
Yeah, 30 US cents.
Yeah.
Big, huge difference, or
Well,
25 cents in euros compared to 5, so huge price differences between Thailand and Europe
Big time.
that we noticed.
Robert Pierpont, wouldn't the tariff deal only apply to things made in the U.S.? None of the things you are naming are made in the USA. They are made in China and Mexico. So how exactly does that work? Well, let us tell you.
Go ahead, Brooke.
Well, yeah, it's made in USA, but what you were talking about, well, like, for example, food items,
Mm-hmm.
obviously they're coming on a ship from the US, so that's made there. Soybeans, agricultural products, your John Deere tractors, electronics. I understand what Robert's saying there. If they're made in the USA, it'll be a lot of electronics are made in China, so I'm not sure that would affect it. But anything obviously made in the USA. Now you say we were naming. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
We didn't name any brands.
Well,
by such,
Nutella
did
was
we?
mentioned in there, but I'm pretty sure that would be manufactured over there if it was being imported. Your Italian wines, your Swiss cheeses, your French champagnes, they're not, obviously. We
No.
covered that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everything we mentioned was pertinent
But
to the US.
I did say vehicles and electronics that are made in the USA. Some of them are outsourced to, you're right, Robert, to places like Mexico. But they come in from Mexico and they get that final stamp as made in America,
Probably finished in the U.S.
It finished in the U.S., the final assembly,
Mm.
and therefore they can launch them as made in the USA.
Yeah.
As long as they're coming from mainland America, I think they would be part and partial to that new tariff rule.
It'll be interesting, to Robert's point, though, if I haven't even looked at if it's coming from Canada, or it's coming from Mexico, or it's coming from Europe. What are the tariffs coming into Thailand? Now, is this going to give the U.S. a big leg up on these other countries? Or, I would imagine the other countries I mentioned would have higher tariffs than what would appear in this deal.
Yeah.
That's just guesswork. So I'll look into that. Be interesting.
Yeah. More research to be done, folks.
Here's Bubba, Richard Duger. Well, now I am going to drive this winter. Okay, so he's changed again. Bubba changes with the wind. Going to try to pay my new car off. I can't make my mind up about anything. I'm still having fun with my kids. Well, good on you. That's
the whole point of life, is to have fun and enjoy your life.
Yeah, enjoy the kids, obviously.
You're supposed to be retired, though, Bubba. That's why you have these stocks and these dividends, so you don't have to work.
I know. And Bubba, he's got a hip issue. I think he's had it for a while. It's probably from the truck.
Yeah.
So, and what I hear, it's not getting better. So, Bubba, look after your health, buddy. That's number one, okay?
Yeah. So that's the end of the Thai news that we have up until now. We're running low on comments, so get yours in now, and we'll switch to open forum. You can ask us any questions you'd like about Thailand, and we'll be more than happy to answer them. If not, we'll log off early. No problem. And go get breakfast.
Go eat.
Yes.
So Edwin from New Zealand says we got 80 people watching and only 38 likes.
What?
That's pretty low. Low. The low
we
price.
need to get those likes up. And if you're watching on the replay, it counts too. Yeah. Why do we always keep on pounding on? We need 100 likes, because that's the minimum threshold that YouTube puts on us as creators, that you have to have 100 likes to get promoted on their algorithm, so they'll push it out to more people to watch. And that's why we always say, please give us 100 likes per live stream. Any more than that is just a bonus.
Well, I'll tell you what I like about Thailand is the weather. It's absolutely ideal here year round.
It is.
Yeah, one day doesn't really vary too much from the other. Seasons, they're 4 seasons, they're all the same. Little cooler in the rainy season, but nothing out.
I like the prices of everything.
Well, that's obviously
even with the tariffs in, I still like the prices, because Thai goods are still dirt cheap. And goods from Asia. If you're going to buy anything in Thailand and you want to buy something that's not made in Thailand, but it's made in Asia, they have a My Asian community here. That covers a lot of the Asian companies, and they pay 0 tariffs to each other. That's the agreement.
Nice.
Or near 0. It's because I can't see much markup on there, if any. And we buy on things like Lazada, Shein, Shopee, to name 3. To get our clothes, our plus size clothes that we want, or knickknacks that Darlene needs for the house. Stuff, I like to call it.
Yeah.
All on those, for 0% delivery fee.
Nice.
And you can do cash on delivery too. We don't always do, pay now and then don't have to worry about paying on delivery. I like to do cash on delivery, make sure it arrives.
Ditto.
And then pay for it. And it's fantastic. And it's free returns too.
Yep.
So if you don't like it, you just contact Shopee or Shein or Lazada and click on the return, and they'll tell you when the driver's coming out, and you just have it there for the driver. They take it back.
Yeah, my nephew,
get your money back.
Getting back to him, his story, I find it interesting. So he's moved in, and he asked Uncle Brooke, "Is there a dollar store in Thailand?" Because he's so used to that in the West,
dollar store, right? Yeah.
I said, well, the closest thing is called DIY, do it yourself.
Yes.
And they've got, knickknacks and everything, and they're all affordable. So I took him into one at the Lotus Mall. They have a big one in the back. Oh yeah, now he's interested, right? So he found a lot of his stuff. But his story is he can't cook with a hoot. You know what I mean? So he in the West, he would either go grocery shopping and just snacks and whatever, beans out of a can, you know what I mean, like a quick meal, or he'd eat out.
Yeah.
So he gets here and he can't believe how cheap it is to eat out. You know what I mean? He says, "Well, the grocery prices, Uncle Brooke, they're definitely deals, but eating out is so cheap here." So now he's eating out pretty well every meal. But the lady he did.
I've always said it's cheaper to eat out than it is to go to the grocery store and cook your own food.
Yeah, I believe that, definitely. Yeah. So anyways, we'll see what he follows up with. Robert Pierpont, could you live in a van down by the river on $400 a month?
Well, here's the thing. And I know you're joking in this comment there, Robert, but yes, you can, theoretically, because there are no restrictions on long-term parking. And RVs are becoming more and more popular in Thailand. You and I went to the car show almost 2 years ago, and they had a huge selection of RVs there. Yes, they're pricey, but hopefully with these tariffs, they'll be coming down.
If you can afford one of them, you can buy a condo.
True.
Yeah,
true. But yeah, and they're starting to open RV parks in Thailand too. I think there's a last count when I looked into it and I spoke to the guy, he said there was 8 RV parks where you can park there and you can plug into the mains, and they have facilities, showers and parks and stuff like that where they are. But he said by 2030, they expect it to go from 8 to 50 by 2030. That's what the salesman told me. And he was part of the board for the RV community here in Thailand. He said it's a growing community. Thais are liking it now and starting to want to get in on it.
Well, you definitely, I mean, back to your point, you need to have AC.
Well, they do have AC.
You live down by the river in a van, some old, jalopy, figuring at least they got a roof over my head. You'll never survive because the heat will kill you. You gotta have AC. So and to put AC in, you need electric or hydro. So like Coop says, you probably need to be in
or generator.
Or a generator. Yeah. You just
and a lot of them have built-in generators.
It would work. Yeah. But $400 a month, no, it'd be more expensive than that. You can't live here on $400 a month.
You could on food, yes.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. Yeah, your expenses would be way more. EJ, or sorry,
JJ.
Muzz for MU4Z. Good morning, guys. Amazon shopping, here I come. Yeah, it's called Lazada here.
Yeah. Amazon is expensive. I learned that the hard way. When Darlene and I went on our Iceland cruise, we needed to buy a lot of winter clothes. Very hard to find in Thailand, especially the large size. So we ordered it on Amazon. I spent $1,000 on Amazon for both of us and got charged $800 in import fees and taxes. So there you go, 80% taxes. Yeah.
Crazy.
So don't order on Amazon if you're coming to Thailand.
Nah.
Don't order. Use the Shopee, the Shein, and the Lazada.
Look, I can't believe how cheap things are on Lazada. Now, mind you, it's probably all China stuff coming. So,
Yeah.
And they're still making a buck, believe it or not. Antark Morton from Bang Saray, I believe. Welcome back. Thai prices, a dozen Krispy Kremes at Billamart, 249 baht. Google the USA price. So that's like 763, she says here, 2089 back in the West. So
well, there
triple.
You go. That is 3 times more expensive in the US than it is here in Thailand. Thank you for the comparison, Annie. Yeah. You need to compare when you're moving from the West to Thailand, because that's how you're going to appreciate Thailand for what it is and how cheap it is here. McDonald's here, you can get a Big Mac meal for $5. Good luck trying to get that anywhere in the West.
Yeah.
I had a Big Tasty meal. I haven't had a Big Tasty in years. McDonald's doesn't do the the annual things that they do in the West here in Thailand, you know, like the McRib. I haven't seen a McRib in 10 years, you know, but I know they still do it from time to time. They have these seasonal things that they do with their meals. And a big tasty burger was 35 euros with fries and a
On
Coke
your
Zero.
cruise.
Yeah, in Italy. 35 euros I paid in Italy for a big tasty burger with fries and drink. What's that? Almost 40 bucks.
Crazy.
40 bucks. No, it was 2 meals because Darlene had a chicken meal.
Yeah.
2 meals was 40 bucks in there.
The
Yeah.
fast food franchises here,
Mm.
I haven't found, compared to say Thai eating,
Mhm.
be affordable.
Mm.
Like they're cheaper than say the West.
Mm.
But I went to McDonald's first time only, the one on the beach, stopped in, thought, oh, I'll grab a coffee here and check it out. I go to the self-serve.
Yeah.
It's like 90 baht.
Mhm.
Well, I pay anywhere from 35 to 50 for a good cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Why is it 90? Oh, it's probably free refills. That's why. So I asked the lady who's watching me, is there free refills on this coffee? No, sir. Okay, well, away I go. Burger King, I didn't see any big deals there. Now, this is compared to eating, say, Thai food or the vendors on the, the carts, and they're good food. I mean, this cooked chicken is great. You can get a rice dish, pineapple rice for 50 baht.
Yeah.
Hello, chicken and rice, that is. And then Subway I thought was expensive, compared. So anyways, but they're here. So if you do want that type of food, you're able to get it, and it will be cheaper than the West.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be about 75% cheaper than the West.
Richard Woolley, the tariffs have definitely made America wealthy. I actually think they are okay, despite the way they seem to elect the market. Well,
the market doesn't like tariffs. I think we'd be a lot higher on the U.S. stock market if the tariffs were back to what they were before the election.
Look, the market's doing great. So forget about this idea. I think like, look at the U.S. was subsidizing a lot of the world because they couldn't export, comparatively speaking, into countries because of the high tariffs that they all placed.
You got a major point because Thailand could export to the U.S. for only 5%.
Bingo.
Tariffs. Yeah, whereas America exporting to Thailand,
300%.
The 300% on vehicles.
Yeah.
There's a huge imbalance there. So I agree that had to be straightened out.
Well, and a lot of that was worldwide. Oh, Darlene's back.
Oh, Darlene's back already.
Yeah, a lot of that was worldwide, Coop. So it was a lot of countries are pulling the same game.
Yeah.
So I agree with the reciprocal tariffs. Hey, we'll go to 10%. You go to 10.
Exactly.
If you want 20, we'll go 20. If you want to leave it at 40, which you currently are, fine. We'll do 42.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that I tend to agree with. And I think Trump's done a good thing by getting this straightened out. So
time will tell.
The markets seem to like it, let's just say. Roger Walker, if I have a NO visa, would I need anything else to enter?
If I have no visa.
Oh, no visa, sorry.
Yeah, I think the A was a typo there, Roger. No, you don't. All you need is your passport, and you're going to need a return ticket or an onward ticket.
Right.
Okay. I say to those that want to retire here, get a throwaway ticket, folks. You're going to get one for a neighboring Asian country, less than $50, and we put it all on our Facebook group down below.
The ebook,
and it's in the ebook
too.
So
save you
for
money.
those that haven't got the ebook, get it now because the price will be going up at the end of the year. So for the intro, we set it at $49.95.
What are you raising tariffs on that or what? What the hell's going on?
Got to make
with
our
that?
money back, Brooke. I'm out of pocket on that book, big time. So you wouldn't need anything, Roger. Now, if you're coming to retire, I advise you to do the 90-day non-O online. And hopefully next Saturday, I'm hoping to have Kenneth on here, and he's just done it and arrived and got his retirement visa from Sing on Friday.
Nice.
He's only been here a week.
Bingo.
and he'll tell you the costs and everything involved and how he did it and what they asked.
And you get your
And-
bank quick that way.
And he
too.
got his bank account within the first 48 hours of arriving.
bingo. Nice.
So all that he's going to give you all that good information. He's going to be our special guest,
Ooh,
hopefully
stay
this
tuned.
Saturday. So stay tuned for that.
Bliss be with you. The good vibes of the Thai people seems like another reason why people like to live in Thailand.
They are. They're very
Got a
friendly
good point
people.
there. Yeah,
They are.
happy.
They're happy people. They're polite. Politeness is free.
Yes.
We noticed in the West when we went on the cruise, the amount of rudeness, sheer audacity of people would see you going through with the tray. You know, that if you're at a mall and you're at the food court and you're getting a tray and you're trying to go to your table, they didn't care. They wouldn't move out of your way. They'd bump into you and your food would fall on the floor. They didn't care. You know, that was just the attitude that we saw there. As a lot of negativity here in Thailand, everybody would move out of your way and let you get a clear space to your table, you know, knowing that you're carrying hot food. Over there, they just didn't seem to give a damn. You know, it's like, screw you. I'm here. You move. You know,
The Thai people are very uptone, I find, happy all the time. And when you smile, they smile. So, and they're very deferential. Like I do a greeting when I go to the gym to the one lady, and, you know, Swadee Kap. She's always smiling and bowing and, you know, happy to see you, so to speak. So, yep.
Yeah. And another thing I notice about Thailand is you've seen this happen many times, that foreigners may fall over on their scooters. Thais will rush to help pick you up and make sure you're okay. You wouldn't see that in the West. People just leave you.
It could
For
be,
the most part.
Yeah.
You might get the odd 1% that might help. But here in Thailand, you know, if they see it, they'll run out to help you. I've seen elderly people fall down off the sidewalk, you know, not looking at the step,
Yep.
you know, and patio. The Thais will rush out of the shops. Oh,
True.
old man fall down, old woman, you know, pick them up.
No, that's
You know,
absolutely true.
And it's just a breath of fresh air. Customer service, non-existent in the West anymore. Non-existent.
True.
It is. I booked a flight for my mother to come on the cruise with us from Rio de Janeiro. She died 6 weeks before the cruise. I booked the flight with American Airlines. You would have thought American Airlines would have given me a full refund. Nope, they don't do it.
Wow.
Nope.
That's not
I lost
good.
$6,000
That's crazy.
with American Airlines because she's got bad legs, she's mobility issues. So I paid for her to have a business class ticket.
I would have done a
Texas
video
to
on
Rio.
that, man. That's not good.
And I would have thought I would have got a refund.
Yeah.
No. Didn't even get so much as an apology. My sister was on the same flight. She actually came on the cruise with us. She walked past seat 2A, which is where my mom was supposed to be sitting. They resold that to another person. It was a gentleman in his 30s.
Sure. Yeah.
So they made double money on it.
Requesting that, oh, passed away, seats open.
Yeah, and they
Bet you that's
resold
what
it
they
again.
did.
That seat was not empty for the flight, which I paid for. Another thing, the cruise ship recommended a wheelchair company for the cruise because my mom had mobility issues. So I ordered a wheelchair. Again, she died 6 weeks before the cruise. I contacted the wheelchair company, said we no longer require it. My mom's passed away. She won't be using it. Did I get a refund from them? No.
Oh.
My mom and sister were supposed to be sharing a cabin. On the cabin, when my sister got in there, I said, look and see if there's a wheelchair in there. No, there wasn't. So they didn't provide the service, hence why I didn't get a refund. They didn't do anything.
No.
They just said, thank you for your money. And I'm screwed. I got no repercussion from American Airlines or the wheelchair company, which is based in Miami. Here in Thailand, customer service is through the roof.
Buyer beware.
Yeah. In the West, definitely. Here in Thailand, customer service is absolutely fantastic. They'll go out of their way to sort out the problem.
Final thing I'll say on that, Bliss, is the good vibes, the Thai people, they're quite happy. You wanna be happy in life? Hang around happy people.
Exactly. Hence why we built this community.
Bingo. Black 3 Goat Boat, whatever. Brooke and Coop was reading about stable coins being used as currency in Thailand,
Mhm.
like a currency. Any exposure to you guys?
Well, Thailand has gone crypto friendly. And they said for the next 5 years, there will be zero tax on crypto in Thailand.
Nice.
So you can move your crypto from your current wallet into BitCub, and then from BitCub into your Thai bank, zero taxes.
Gotta
Fantastic.
like that.
Yeah. In the West, they have taxes. Over here,
Yeah.
So fantastic. Phuket, they got a scheme now where you can pay with crypto. So if you have the wallet, you can use that to pay for your goods in Phuket, be it with Ether, Solana.
Yeah, I think his
XRP.
point here is the stable coins, and they're becoming huge.
Mm,
I think it's Tether and Circle both issued
the two
them.
biggest, yeah.
Yeah, and they're obviously used worldwide now for payment.
Mm.
But yeah, Thailand is crypto friendly, so you could do, as Coop said, use probably a lot of the coins. However, probably stable coins would be the one likely used the most, at least dollar wise.
Yeah.
Does it affect us? Nah.
Nah.
You know, I've never owned a stable coin. Yeah, other than say Bitcoin, Solana, but they're not stable coins. So yeah, no, it doesn't affect us. We're not using it currently, but I think adoption will grow in the years ahead. So.
Yeah.
Interesting. Stay tuned. Willie Gilligan, do you think if the Ukraine war comes to a close that you lose many Russians that have moved there just to stay away from the combat?
Absolutely.
Both,
I think a
probably.
lot of the Russians here are what we like to call
draft dodgers.
And they don't want any part of the war. And I can't blame them. The Russian people that I've met here predominantly are nice, good people.
Yeah.
And I've spoken to quite a few, for those that are watching the live stream. I've spoke to quite a few, and they've all told me the same things. You know, it would be like North Dakota going to get to war with South Dakota in the U.S.
Yeah.
Because a lot of their family are Russian Ukrainians. Could you go to war with your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncles, your cousins? No, you couldn't.
No.
You may have an argument and a punch up, but you're not going to kill each other, are you? You know, and that's the way they felt, and that's why they came to Thailand, because they didn't want to fight a war with them. A lot of Russians are Ukrainian Russians, you know, or Ukrainian citizens, you know, that they've come back and forth throughout the years. They don't want to fight them. And that's why they're here in Thailand. You know, if they were at war with China, they said it'd be a different story. You know, their family aren't Chinese. They said, but I can't fight my family any more than you could. Hence why I'm here in Thailand. And I think if and when the war ends, I think it will eventually. I think a lot of Russians will then be like, okay, now we can go home.
Yeah. Nothing. Yeah. Yeah. That's, I'm like you. I don't blame them.
No, I don't.
Here, but they do have a different type of visa. So
yeah, they're allowed to stay for 9 months at a time and then do a border run and stay for another 9 months. So
I don't know of any other.
They have a different agreement with Thailand.
Yeah, any other country has that type of. But that, apparently, again, a little history lesson was from when Tsar kind of knew the Thai king. This is back around 1890 or 1800.
Yeah, a long deal.
And that's still in effect from when they signed that.
Yeah.
So interesting. And I think it's reciprocal.
But
why would a Thai want to go to Russia?
But they can if they want.
I guess they can if they want.
It is reciprocal.
And Melbourne Anthony, thanks for another awesome show, gents.
And thank you, Anthony.
Hit that
Much appreciated.
Button. Make Darlene smile. Robert Pierpont, I can get way better donuts than Krispy Kremes. I don't know. Krispy Kreme's pretty good here in the Midwest for $8 to $10 a dozen.
At Anthrop
at Annie. Yeah.
Yeah. Krispy Kreme's a
good
donut.
If you know the right spot, get a mom and pop, shop.
Well, Thailand has their own donut place. It's called Mr. Donut.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they are cheaper than Krispy Kreme too.
Sure.
Yeah.
Captain Action, hit that like button, Henry says.
And
Make
thank you,
Darlene
Captain
smile.
Action. Thank you, Henry. Yes, please. If you're watching on the live stream, pound it. It's free.
Jeff Trio, hi guys, welcome back, Coop. I was wondering, does the Amazon Fire Stick work there?
Yes,
Correct.
it does, and the Android box works too very well. You won't have a problem with either one. Brooke has an Android Amazon Fire Stick that I gave him.
Yeah.
In the Philippines, I gave it to you because I bought the Android box. Still working okay?
Absolutely. Yeah. And also I have that box, the Wiz box, I guess they call it.
Android box.
It's an Android box, but I have the subscription to Wiz. And I was using it. I mean, I use that kind of not every day, but pretty well, 5 days a week. So football was on last night.
Yeah.
And actually Saturday and Sunday. So, college football one day, NFL the next. Works slick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get Red Zone on it. I get the NFL Network, all the NCAA games and the football. So it's kind of nice when you're in a foreign country like this. You're used to watching that. I was in Florida watching that in the winters. And you get here and think, oh, shit, I'm going to miss that. Well, no, you don't.
No, you can still get it.
Yeah.
So exactly.
Good to know. One of life's little luxuries, Cooper. Robert Pierpont, it's like $9.50 for a Big Mac meal here in my area in the Midwest.
Thailand, $5.
Yeah, okay, bingo.
Yeah, half price. Same meal, exact same. Tastes no different.
Rick Price, okay, if one becomes a monk there, what would be his cost of living?
Zero.
I think you give up everything.
You give up everything, and
you don't get a salary, so there's nothing.
No.
But
all your food
provided.
and accommodation is provided for.
They'll be wearing the what do you call that? Saffron-colored robes.
Yeah, the orange robes.
Yeah, you'll be walking barefoot up and down the soys.
They wear sandals too.
Well, I've seen them both. Actually, you're right. They wear both.
They
both
wear
ways
sandals.
I've seen them. 1, 2, 3. It's Mr. JD Coop. Hi, gents. Hello from the Villages in Florida. We know where that is. We met him a few times.
Yeah, we did.
See you in February 26th. The Thai people are so nice.
They are very nice, very friendly.
Yeah,
we miss that. Being from the West, it's changed so much.
Yeah,
too much for me.
You'll have a bit of a flight from the Villages.
See you soon, Mr. JD.
Yeah, Mark Schaefer. Hey, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene. Cooper, you're having a guest on that has gotten the non-O visa is going to be great. I can't wait for that one. Well, that's Saturday night, apparently.
Well,
right?
I did speak to Kenny. He said no problem. He'll come on and do it.
I would set that up.
Now, Kenneth, I've known him since 2010. We worked both in Kuwait together.
Right.
And when I had my bad accident and the doctor said I'll never work again, he was the one that took over my old job. And he was in charge of the naval port down there in Kuwait.
Okay.
So, it'd be great to have him on there with us. He's been in defense contracting since 2010, so 15 years. I was in defense contracting since the millennium, so for 25 years, a little bit longer than
Interesting.
Kenny.
I met him the one time. There, but we were chatting for a couple hours. Very interesting story.
Very nice guy.
Yeah.
From England. Yeah, he'll tell you all about it.
Richard Woolley, question: how far from Jomtien before you are in the countryside, and are there any mountains near the area?
Oh, we're surrounded by mountains.
Yeah, not that far. 10-minute drive.
You're in the mountains. Yeah, 10 mountains.
Countryside, back roads.
Yeah, a lot of countryside around here. Jomtien's not a city, Richard, and everybody else watching. It's coastal town, I would call it. Pattaya is more of a city. Jomtien's more of a town. And you only have to go 10 minutes outside of Jomtien and you're in the countryside, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Another 10 minutes and you're up in the mountains. Big Buddha Mountain is, we've been there many times. It's where they have the gold etched Buddha on the side of the mountain. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We go out motorbike riding Thursdays and we go around the lakes and the countryside. Beautiful, beautiful place.
It is. It's quite
beautiful
nice.
area. Yeah.
It's there's like Pattaya, Jomtien, Bang Saray, and it's kind of like developed where you don't know you're in one or the other.
Yeah.
And it is on the water, which is nice. People maybe like that. But you go say east for 5-10 minutes, and you're outside the city proper. Still great roads. I will say that the infrastructure is great, and you're in the rural countryside.
Yeah, best of both worlds. There.
Exactly, best of both worlds. Jean Bedard, morning CBD. Talking passing away. I'm curious. Are both of you ready to die in Thailand and have a funeral under the Thai rhythm?
Yes.
Cremation for me.
Same for me.
Yeah.
I told Darlene that's the way I wanted to go. I don't want to be buried. It costs too much. Why? I'm only going to decompose, and the worms will have at me. You might as well save money and save on purchasing a plot of land for me, be buried in. It'd be much easier. I don't care what you do with me. Cremate me, do what you want with the ashes. I'd like you to put some in the ocean for me because I've been an ocean boy all my life. I love the ocean. I love scuba diving. I love fishing. I love surfing. I love jet skiing. I love boating. Everything to do with the ocean I love. So I said, just pour some of them in there. And then if you want to keep some of me, in a jar, in a mantelpiece, whatever, you're more than welcome to do so.
Yep.
But that's the way I want to go.
Ditto.
Yeah.
Jaylee Table. Guys, I've read about local condos, and there are a lot of complaints with management not addressing issues. Pests, AC, elevator issues, correct. Does this jibe with your experience, or have you heard this as a common issue?
Some buildings have that problem, some don't. All depends on the developer. All depends on the building. All depends on the building management. Dusit Grand Park 2, fantastic. They are out there fumigating the car park every month. They're out there fumigating the car park. You can attest to that.
Cleaning every day.
Yeah.
Spotless.
Yeah. And it all depends. That's why we say if you come into Thailand or retire, do a short-term lease. Check it out. Come in the low season where you're going to have plenty of opportunity to look around and find the one that's right for you.
Yeah.
All depends. We've seen buildings that have been built 5 years later, they're run down and I wouldn't want to live there. We stayed in one that was like that.
Bad management.
Bad management.
Yeah,
exactly.
Had my water shut off after 10 days, 2 weeks, not even.
Yeah.
I go down to complain. Well, you haven't paid your bill, sir. I says, I only moved in there 10 days ago.
Yeah. What bill?
Oh, sorry. So that was the last tenant.
Yeah.
We'll send somebody right up to turn it on. An hour later, I'm looking for the knob, found it, turned it on myself. Never did see anybody turn up.
Yeah.
That's bad management.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you do need to shop around. There's good and bad. I will be honest with everybody watching. What would be the percentile? I'd say probably 25% are bad, 75% are good, in my personal experience, because I've been around, filmed over 400 properties for the channel. And I saw some good ones. I saw some bad ones. The bad ones I never put on my channel. I refuse to. Upset the people. Well, you said you come over and film it. I said, no, I said I come over and take a look at it. And they got upset. And I said, I'm not sorry. I'm not putting this on my YouTube channel.
It's a shithole.
Exactly. I saw places that were infested with termites. All the wooden doors and cupboards in the kitchen were all, had holes in them from termites. I said, I'm not putting this on the channel. I walked away.
Yeah.
I saw another one that they wanted to rip the people off and charge them 40% more than they would anybody else. I said, again, I'm not filming. I'm not putting it on my channel. Come back with a reasonable rate. I'll come back and film it.
I would say,
so then no.
Yeah,
I walked away.
Look for comments on any place. I know some of the big high rises, brand names. They have issues, say, with elevator usage in high season. Meaning, oh my God, you're forever waiting.
Yeah.
Why? Because they're so busy. Everybody wants to be in the nice high rises. It's high season, place is full. Now, this is going back a year or two. But with our units in Dusit, I will say this, the maintenance is fantastic. There is a little wait sometimes if there's a treadmill that's slipping, they put a do not use, and it might be a week before it's back up and running. I think they wait to call a guy and then fix everything.
Yeah.
they seem to be renovating, so the saunas work great, the
Mm.
steam rooms work great,
Mm.
and I've heard stories in other buildings where it is more of a wait. But I think a lot of that, guys, has to do with, see, we're renters, but the owners of those condo units, they kind of run that, and they have a maintenance fee that is supposed to pay for all those
Correct.
upkeep and repairs. And if they're, so here's a tip for you: if you're looking into buying, you want to make sure that there's a good sinking fund, or at least reserves set up to do this maintenance.
Mm.
I would suspect a lot of these units that we're mentioning here having issues, they don't have the money.
Yeah.
They didn't raise enough funds. They didn't charge the people enough, and now they got no money to pay the bills. So
Exactly.
you got to look at that. Yeah. So do your research and look for the comments and see. Alfa Romeo, hey Brooke, the Buffalo Bills won big time today. Correct.
My team.
Yeah, 40-9. They did.
They did. That was a fantastic game.
Yeah, that was a blowout.
Mm.
And you know who's interesting? Indianapolis Colts are like 7-1.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have figured that starting the year. Their quarterback was a cast off from the New York Giants.
Yes.
Okay. And he's resurrected his career.
Mm.
And the other funny thing that these Giants did, they let Saquon Barkley go, who's one of the top 2 or 3 running backs in the league.
Yeah.
Well, they played against New York,
Mm.
and didn't he have a stellar day? You know what I mean? Like rubbing it in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rich Price asked, do the monks have aircon? No, they don't. They have fans.
Okay.
Okay. I've been to plenty of temples, and I've seen their accommodations where they stay. And basically, they're sleeping on the floor with a little foam mat. And that's how they sleep. Basic luxuries. And they have a little fan in there, circulating fan.
Now, you said something too a while back that they will accept basically anybody as a monk.
There's
Certain
been
age.
expats that have come over here
Yeah.
to learn about Buddhism and became monks.
Bingo.
Yeah.
I
And
think
there's
there's an-
actually a special visa for that you can get to do that.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
But there's an age restriction. Like,
I'm not sure.
Did I hear that? Okay. Maybe I'm just thinking that.
I don't know as the answer to that, but there's been plenty of expats that have come over and done it.
Sure.
Yeah, and stayed for a year or two. And there's a special visa they can get for it.
And they do a lot of good. They feed
Yeah.
the poor, and
They do.
Yeah, there's definitely a necessity for them. Mark Romano. I really want to bring my Silverado. Okay, there
Nice.
he goes.
Nice
That's
truck.
a nice pickup.
Yes.
When is your order going in for the Escalade, Coop? Brooke, I like when you roll your eyes when your buddy talks. You guys are a good team. I don't.
He
roll my
does. He
eyes.
makes some funny faces. He'll be
No.
like, "What?
What the hell are you talking about?
I
now?"
don't agree with him on that. No. And it's great that we have 2 different views. Gives you guys a bit of entertainment. If I had someone on here that agreed with everything I said, it'd be kind of a boring channel, in my opinion.
Listen, it's 2 views. There's your view and then the right view.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And my view is the right view, so you're screwed.
I beg to differ. Rick Price says, Coop, may I suggest a bronze statue of you as Greek god Poseidon holding a trident, and put that statue under the water off the beach for scuba divers to see a memorial. Oh, he's talking about when you're gone day.
Darning ain't gonna pay for that. Nope. No way.
Not wasting money on that.
Exactly.
Alfa Romeo says, what's your prediction strategy gets voted into the S&P 500 in December?
92%
Probably
time.
90%.
92.
92. Okay.
That's what the betting odds have it right now. And even what's the guy's name from BlackRock? Larry Fink.
Larry Fink.
He was on Squawk Box and
Finch.
put it at 100%.
Bingo.
So
Strategy
interesting
is
time.
down now. I think the bottom is in on that Alpha on strategy.
we'll talk about that on Wednesday, though.
Oh, come on.
Nope. We changed the format.
right. Robert Pierpont says, if you're paying $150 a month for rent, you're going to have issues with management. Steer clear of dirt cheap condo rent. It's cheap for a reason.
Not necessarily. That's not entirely
I see what
true.
he's saying.
Yeah. There are buildings that we know that we have subscribers in, that are paying $152 a month, $200 a month rent, and they're loving it there.
Yeah.
So it all depends on the management. You can't put it down on the rent.
True.
Yeah.
And, do your research on those. And what I mean by that is, okay, there'll be comments on good stays, bad stays, what they liked, what they didn't like. And that'll help you. But I think Coop's right. It doesn't, that price you'd think would reflect it, but not necessarily.
Yeah.
It'll be an older building at that price. A lot of them were built pretty damn good, more spacious than the newer ones. And, management, we'll see what the management company's like.
And if you really want to know what a condo complex is like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Then you can join our Facebook group where we have over 2,000 of our YouTube subscribers, 500 which are boots on ground. So 25% are boots on ground right now. And you can go into the Facebook group and you can ask them,
that question.
What is this condo complex like? Anybody stayed in there? People will reply to you and say, yes, I stayed in there. It was fantastic. We're going back next year. People will say, you may get somebody say, oh, stay away from that place.
True.
They will tell you like it is, things that we can't say on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube. I cannot say that I went to a certain condo and name that condo the one that had the infestation with the termites, because the management of that building can sue me.
And you might come after you.
Yeah, it's called libel. You can't do it. You can't. It's all about face in Thailand.
Yeah, knocking them.
So, but on Facebook group, we can say all that because it's a private group.
Nice.
Unfortunately, YouTube is not private, so therefore, it's considered libel, and I can get sued for it.
And talk more. My condo management was slowly getting around on my AC repair. My driver found a local couple who replaced all three for super cheap. Since I'm leased till 2028, it was well worth the affordable investment. Okay, so she took it upon herself. She's got 3 more years left on her lease and decided, hey, I'm not going to wait on these guys. I'm just going to bite the bullet and do it myself. So
I'd be looking at recouping that money
somehow.
I would be looking at saying, okay, can I take it off the rent?
Yeah.
I've just had all these 3 replaced. I'd like to take it off the rent. If not, keep the old units, put them in storage.
Yeah.
When you move out, take the new ones with you.
New ones with
Put
you.
the old ones back in.
Bingo. Robert Pierpont, the Indianapolis Colts have the highest points per drive so far this year than Peyton Manning ever had with the Colts, or Tom Brady ever had with the Patriots, or Mahomes has had with the Chiefs. Crazy, isn't it?
It is. And last comment goes to
Alfa Romeo. I've seen Thai monks in the airport lounges and sit next to me in business class flights, sporting limited edition Toomey luggage.
And here's the thing: the Thai monks, they get subsidies from companies in Thailand. For example, Thai Airways. A lot of the monks can travel for free. They have to announce when they travel, and they get like what they call a space A.
Sure.
And if there's a business class seat available, they'll put them in there. Yeah. So it's great that the Thai people respect the monks and the religion and the companies to give them, these things that they can't normally afford.
Well, and the people are very deferential to the monks here.
Yeah.
I know down at Rompo Market, quite often there'll be a monk, they'll be sitting on a stool and they're coming up, they're kneeling on a mat, praying to them, giving them some food for the poor, so it's, you'll see them everywhere.
Yeah, and that's it. We're down to the last comment. So thank you all for coming on and joining us, the 80 people that stayed to the end. Thank you all. Please hit the thumbs up button. And if you haven't yet subscribed, again, it's free. Our Buy Me a Coffee link is over there if you want to help support the channel or become a channel member. Thank you very much to those that have. And everybody else, thank you for coming on and joining us. It's 115, 195. Look at Bitcoin go. And then if you haven't already and you want to know more about Thailand, it's all in the ebook. The QR code is above Brooke's head. We've undercut every single YouTuber in Thailand. I've seen the prices from $300 to $700 for their ebooks and half the amount of information.
Yeah.
We put it all in there and said we're doing it.
Pays for itself the first
$49.95. So can't beat it. We've undercut everybody by several 100%, and they're screaming they don't like it.
And
so what? I'm not ripping off foreigners.
We'll see you at breakfast.
We'll see you all at breakfast. We're getting ready to head down there now. And
the clubhouse jumped in Beach Road.
on Tuesday, yes, meet and greet coming up this week.
Tuesday,
This
tomorrow. Grace, that's
Tomorrow. That's tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Meet and greet.
Be good meal.
And then
good
Wednesday,
fun.
Money Matters. Sunday, we'll hope to have Kenneth on here and explain the visa
Saturday
process.
night.
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Have Kenneth on here and explain the visa process for
Perfect.
you on what he did, what they asked for, how long it took, and what was the cost involved.
Nice.
We're going to go over all that hopefully this Saturday. So wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
And we'll see you
Go
soon.
Bitcoin.
Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Cooper's Adventures, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Adventures, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, sister, my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high. Jungles whisper secrets, rivers carve the land. Cooper's holding Thailand in the palm of my hand. Elephants roam in the sunset's blaze. Every day's a wonder lost in a daze. From spicy street eats to the ocean's embrace. Thailand's a paradise I'll never erase. Cooper's Thaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure, can't get it enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. So here's to the nights, the sights and the dreams.